Hi guys, how's it going today? Let me get the invite up here and we'll get started. There we go. Get my chat turned on. Okay. How is everybody doing tonight? We're going to cover some stuff tonight. Kind of move some of the stuff out of the way here to get started. I got a complete mess going on over here. We got parts everywhere. Get a drink of water. There, I'm feeling a little froggy. Get the TV going so I can see the big screen stuff. Okay, got that done. Man, it is freaking hot today. It's like 90, 96, 97 right now here. Hey, David, how you doing? Yep, 96. All right, let me get myself adjusted here. Get my chair back where it belongs. I like having these rubber mats for my feet, but this makes it hard to move the chair. Okay. So I got that there. Can get rid of this. I apologize because I should have this done already, but things have been going. Hey Gary, how you doing today? I know I'm trying to get it cleaned up. I really am. I've just been on the go so much that yeah, it's a mess. That and I have like 2 or 3 projects going where normally I only have one. So let me get this straightened up real quick and take care of business. All right. Hit. Knocking stuff off. I believe I knocked it off. Okay. I can fish it back out. Ow, 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 ow. Sharp screws. There we go. All right. Now we're ready to go. I got room to work. Got my little roundy here, which means for everybody, we have a completed build. We have this video just went live like 15 minutes ago. It's the AMT 36. Yeah, there we go. AMT 36 Ford 5-window coupe. It's an old kit. I mean, it was Flash City, but it went together really nice. The Rumpelstiltskin seat does work. I'll pop that open here in a second. I made some mistakes on along the way, but they were my fault, not the kit's fault. The fault was I should have read the instructions first. It would have made life a lot easier. Let's see. We'll start here. I got our little trophy. We put a little purple candy on it to match the car. The car is purplicious. Tester is extreme color, purplicious, and then I put some blue color change metal flake over the top of it. And so camera doesn't like to pick up color change, but in person it's awesome. Every time where there's a highlight is blue, and everything else that there's on the rumple seat shows a little bit. The rest of it is black. Okay, speaking of the rumple seat, yes, I know it's rumble, but it's more fun that way. So it does work. And I painted it the two-tone gray, like same as I did for the interior, because it's kind of hard to see inside of there once you get it all put together. So we do have that. And then we'll pop the hood. I used the kit engine. It's but I did put plug wires on it. Get the camera focus. Find it. Focus. Find it. Focus. There it goes. That's the kit, what they called their custom engine in the kit with the 6 kind of Weber style carbs. I did paint the block pink, but when it's all put together, you can't see much of the block at all, so it didn't really matter. Just did a basic paint job on the bottom side. These are the American Racing Gambler wheels from Matthew over at MCV Products with the Cobra tires. We use the hey JB, Boston, everybody else. I'll miss that. Catch you up in a minute. They're from MCV Products with the Cobra radial GTs on them. It's you got like a 12 or 10 on the back. I don't remember, 10 in the back and 8 in the front, something like that, which worked out really nice. And I really like the stance that came out on this. I kind of lowered it as much as I could without having the exhaust drag the ground. We did a nice heavy black wash on the grill, and then I just put the Nerf bars on it because I didn't feel like putting the bumpers on since it's kind of a resto mod looking thing. So that's our one we got finished. Okay, let me grab my mouse so we can get a hold of it. Hey Jimmy, we'll get back to the top here. Said hi to David already. There's Gary. Said hi to him. Jimmy in there. Boston's in here. Yep, I think it's got us up. Okay. This kit goes together. It goes together pretty well, especially if you actually look at the directions first. You can avoid some of the pitfalls that I had by not looking at the instructions first. Because it would have made things like attaching the headlights and the taillights much easier if I'd have glued them on before I painted. Things like that. It does come with the roof as a separate top is a separate piece because they use this tooling for like 3 or 4 different ones, and then your fenders, running boards are also a separate piece. So you could very easily do a 2-tone by just painting the fender section one color and the body the other color. But I kind of like this look. And I know that some people say it's not a hot rod if it has fenders, but I kind of like them with fenders, so it has fenders. All right. Come on, turn off. There you go. I'm knocking over stuff everywhere tonight. Okay, that's where we're at on the model front for right now. On the live front, hey Rick, how you doing tonight? Mama's still in the hospital. That she now has a bladder infection, and one nursing home called the other day and said they had space for her, but they won't take her until she's over all this infections and stuff. So we're making progress there. We're getting her house cleaned out. Boy, that's what's wearing me out, is getting the house cleaned out. She's got stuff on top of stuff on top of stuff on top of stuff. Oh, Don just shared a video in Messenger on the off-air hangout. Yeah, so that's where we're at on that. I haven't said much yet, but off-air people have heard that I had a cancer screening that came back positive. So then they had me do the Cologuard thing, and that came back positive. So Monday I go in for a colon exam and biopsy. So hopefully they're false positives, and we go on with life. And if not, then hopefully we can get it knocked back real quick and go on with life. So that's where I'm at in life. Said other than that, it's freaking hot out there. I had to get up early this morning to cut the grass while it was still wet, just because it was so freaking hot. So anyway, that takes care of that. We are starting our next build, which is build number 2 for the Dazed and Confused group build. Again, if you guys have been around in All-Pair Hangouts or whatever, you've seen this a little bit already. Pump that up. There we go. We're doing this. This kit's been popped many times, especially actually the newest one that came out has a beautiful decal set in it, and this is a very nicely detailed kit, very nicely detailed. So we're doing that. The red Firebird actually shows up for about 3 seconds in the movie when they're cruising. When I get the video up, and I'll put that little clip in there. So we're doing that. The only thing I've still got to come up with is wheels, because you could see in the shot in the movie that it has big wide back tires, but they're not drag slicks. And the only thing this kit comes with the drag slicks for the big tires. So I've got to source something else out. And they're obviously not Krager's, because you wouldn't get or PMD rally wheels, because you wouldn't have a widened rally wheel. So I'm assuming they're going to be Krager's, Keystones, American Racing, or Centerlines. So I'll pick from one of those. And since it was actually movie was shot in '83, even though it was supposed to represent '76, I may even go nuts and put a set of snowflakes on it. I don't know. We'll see. Or honeycombs. Nah, I don't think honeycombs. Maybe snowflakes or something else. So that's all we got to do is pick out the wheels for those and get those ordered in. Hey Jeff, how you doing tonight, Papa? So anyway, we start that, and then the Hangouts, upstream Hangouts. I started on this. I said we are doing it, and I decided to go candy, do a red candy on it. So we put our black primer on here, and then we hit it with a shot of gold, and then we're going to lay the red candy over the top of that. I did add source some mirrors. The kit does come with a mirror for the driver's side. It's one of the kind of flat dish ones, but I always like these little wedge torpedo type ones look better. So we sourced some of those for it. I still got to go in before we get too much further, and I'll get the engine bay painted and masked off so that we can get all that done. So there's the body. We got the hood also finished. That's the Tester's Extreme Lacquer Gold. It really turned out nice and smooth. I got all the other little part bits and bobs. There's the chassis, exhaust, rear suspension. I've got the slapper bars, the headers hanging up there. I've got all the interior parts and belts and hoses and all the da-di-da-di-das are over there. Drying. I was priming right before we came on the air. We do have the engine. It's a small block 400 from Pontiac. We do have a decal that goes on top of the air cleaner, but we'd add one of the Morgan Auto Design wire distributors. I went with black plug wires this time because I'm kind of going for what they probably would have had at that time. I mean, there were yellow and colored spark plug wires out there. Hey, Juan, how you doing? But I kind of figure that the more likely would have had black wires. So we go into black wires. I did run, well, help if I kept it in frame, wouldn't it? I did run a fuel line from the fuel pump, and this, you got a good Revell kit when it has an alternator bracket in it. You don't have to deal about the anti-gravity alternator. This also comes with the option to have a blower on this engine. So because you can build it, it's a 3-in-1 basically. You get two different hoods, one with a regular hood and then a hood with the blower cut out. Then you get rally wheels. You get a set of Kraggers that are all four the same size, and then you get two more Kraggers for the drag slicks. And so then you get slapper bars. You get a choice of headers or regular exhaust manifolds. Comes with the shackles to raise the rear end up a little bit if you want, and it comes with a racing seat in it, and the seat door cards are separate, which is always nice. When you have separate door cards, that's always good because you can get in there. You can really get in there and detail them when you can lay them down flat and work on them, not try to work on them inside of the tub. So we got those. We got our seats. We got radiator core, all that other diddly doos of upper and lower control arms, all that stuff. It's over there drying. It's probably dry, but back seat and our dashboard, steering wheel, all that stuff is over there. We'll be working on that over the course of the evening, putting stuff together. Probably start with the rear, getting the rear suspension in, and this is one of those I always forget. So I'm gonna make sure to do it right this time. Let me 1 second. Let me go close the door. Sorry about that. I had the hose for the paint booth sticking out the door, and it's like, why is it getting hotter in here? Because I forgot to close the door. Yeah, this what I was saying. This is one I always make this mistake. This is one of the kits where you have to put the exhaust in before the rear end goes in because it goes under it. So I'm going to make sure this time that I don't make that mistake. And we're also going to do a little detail painting on the exhaust before I put it on. So that's what we'll be doing tonight. You're working on the 71 Plymouth Duster Street Machine. Cool. Sure I didn't miss any chat there. Looks like pretty much just everybody saying hi to each other. I did. As far as what did I buy this week? It's actually technically last week. I bought went to Harbor Freight and got one of the Black Widow airbrushes. Broke it in yesterday and it works beautifully. I'm real happy with the way it sprayed. I actually sprayed the engine for this on there. And thanks to Papa and Dan, Lieutenant Dan, we got he got me some Pro Scale paints. We tried out this one yesterday and it worked great right out of the bottle. So I'm real happy. I'm kind of sold on those. I'll just have to wait, I guess, until everybody wants to do an order because when you order it from the UK, it gets kind of expensive. So I got that. I got the Pontiac engine blue, and we got Carousel red, which is the official GTO 69 GTO color. 70, they went to Orbit Orange was the official color. Then we got Pontiac Trans Am black, which is a super, super, super pure black, which we're going to be using on 68 GTO and obviously on a Trans Am down the road. And also we got for another 70 GTO project I've got coming up the road, I got they custom mix this one for me, the Baja Gold. But Paul does have it on the website now. I'm going to do the 70 GTO from the best movie of all time, Slapshot. Paul Newman drove a 70 GTO, a gold 70 GTO with like a green or gray vinyl. I have to go watch the movie again to be sure it's a green or a gray vinyl top. I think it was gray. And what else? Oh, I also went was in Dollar General today, and I picked up some LA Colors nail polish. It's a, what do they call it? They call it Rockin' It, but it's like that color that you would see on like the 70s, a lot of, looks like that greenish blue, aquamarine, whatever blue that you would see on a lot of the late 60s and early 70 cars, like Camaros. I think I'll do one of the Camaros in this color. That's what I bought this week. Okay. Let's start on No, I haven't seen the new Johan kits. I haven't had time to watch much of anything lately. Like the videos I uploaded today or last night, I did them at like 4 o'clock in the morning. That's the only time I had time to sit down. Okay. I'm going to start here. I want to tone that. I want to tone that gray, black down a little bit, make it a little more gray. Using the Vallejo. That's got goober on it. Vallejo black gray. That's a 7862. It's also there's an RLM color for it too, for you military guys. You know what I'm talking about there. It's a great color for tires. I painted the tires on that 36 with it, and it's also our radiator hoses. It's basically, to me, is rubber black kind of stuff. You can, if you get the Model Air one, you can spray it right out of the airbrush. This is just a model color, so it has to be, you can airbrush it. You got to thin it down a little bit. You can't thin it with Unicorn Tears to Mr. Hobby leveling thinners, which is awful nice. I've already painted the frame gloss black, and it's a satin rust with the satin black. But we're going to be putting this gray on in a few locations just to highlight stuff. There's some of these pans here that I want to, the floor pan and whatnot that I want to make and put in the gray, just so they stand out a little bit. We're really wanting to have this one to go to the show coming up in September, so I have plenty of time to get it done, but I really want to add a few little extra diddly doodads to it as far as detail painting and whatnot. For the most part, yeah, you're right. Paint is paint. It's but different paints have different attributes to them, and what might work for one thing is not necessarily the best for another. As even like say with the Vallejo, they make the model color is a thickness for brush painting. It's actually almost too thick for brush painting. You got to thin it down a little bit, but if you want to airbrush it, you got to thin it way down. But they also make their model airline, which is the same, has the same colors that are already pre-thinned. And there's Jimmy. Let me get him in there.
Try to get my phone connected. There we go.
There he is.
I'm having to go through and mess with this phone a little bit. I got a new phone, and I'm having to redo all my settings. Freaking fried the battery in that other one. It wouldn't charge or hold the charge.
Yeah, I know. When the battery starts puffing on them, ain't nothing you can do.
Yep. I thought it was my charger not working. I went out, bought a new charger, and it just definitely was not the charger. So that was nice.
Yeah. And also on paints, different brands have different levels, amounts of pigments, and they some of them grind the pigments a little finer than the others. So there is a difference in paints. You just got to find the one that works for you, and it kind of go with that. I mean, I use apple barrel, and I use all those craft acrylics too. But sometimes those aren't suitable for what I need.
Oh, how have you been, bub?
Hot.
No shit. Makes me glad I work in a motherfucking freezer.
Yeah, I know that feeling. But then I ended up would be sick all the time because you come out going in and out of the cold and the heat, cold to heat.
Yeah, the it's one thing they like recommend you do. Like as soon as you get off shift, kind of hang out a little bit and let your body
Yeah,
temperature warm up a little bit before you walk out. It being so hot. Which matter me, just clock out, sit down for a second, drink a bottle of water, and I'm gone.
yeah.
If I had that remote start shit, I'd just start my truck and get the AC pumping. I can't even put a remote start on my truck. I don't have manual locks. You have to lock it before you start it. It won't let you. I don't have power locks.
I'm fortunate here I can park the car under a tree so it doesn't. And it's on the north side of the house under a tree, so it doesn't really get too hot in my car. When I'm home, it's when I go out and park, go somewhere it does. But
Yeah. Where I parked today, I backed up into a spot kind of in the back of the parking lot. The sun was beating right down through my windshield, which tells you about early 2000s GM dashes. The damn gray coating on the dash, the sun actually, I guess, melted that shit. I get in my truck and there's little patches of black all over my dash.
yeah,
And I thought I spilled something. So I licked my finger and tried to wipe one of the spots off. And yeah, no, that's just that gray shit peeling off my dash now. So that's fun.
you can just go. They make a plastic snap-on cover that you can put over the top of that dash pad.
I seen them. I got like felt ones too that are really
Yeah.
nice.
Hey Jason, how you doing tonight?
Dad told me to go 70s with it. Just super glue some shag carpet to my dash.
Yeah, some fur.
If it was a Cadillac, maybe.
And dingleberries and
The love machine. It is a bench seat. I tell you what, that bench seat ain't too bad to lay down on. You just gotta make sure that seatbelt don't jab you in the back.
yeah, that would be interesting, Rick, if they come out with that parts to make up your E3.
So yeah, coming out, there is some two kits I noticed that are coming out that are kind of up your alley.
Oh,
The Fiero and a 64 GTO.
and the S10 lowrider. Yeah, all three of them are out. They're
I seen that
all on the shelves.
S10,
They
and
are
I
on
like
the
the
shelves.
S10 because it's uh like how the old Johnny Lightning AMT kits were. It has the little matching Hot Wheels that comes with the kit.
Yeah,
But that little bonus right there, that'd just be cool to me. Build it like the Hot Wheels or the Johnny Lightning, whatever the fuck it is.
yeah, that's what I did with that green Camaro that I did. I had the Hot Wheels or match. Actually, it was a Matchbox, but same difference. Hot Wheels
Yeah.
on Matchbox, and I built it to match the Matchbox car.
Well, Hello, who's on chat?
Right,
Boston, Jason. Oh God, Fafa's here. Hey Rick. Stefan. I can never say his name. Stefan, I think it is.
I think if I read right, that S10 that you can, it comes as a lowrider, but you can set the suspension at 3 different heights in the kit, and you may be able to do some of the lift swivel bed thing.
Freewheeling.
I know I think it said that the diecast has the bed that lifts up and swivels and thing. I don't know if you can do that with the kit or not, but that sounds interesting. I'll pick one up when I see one. Probably next time I go to show if I see one, or I'm going to show up on Hobby Lobby in a week or so, 2 weeks, when I'll catch them on their 40% day and grab one. Yeah, the Fiero I've already got, but it's the same. It's the same kit, but it probably has better decals. So yeah, I probably will get it again.
Yeah, I was looking at it, Fiero.
Just for the better decals. And then the 60 Ford GTO. Yeah, I built that one before. It turned out pretty good. But yeah, I'll probably pick another one. I'm up down the road too.
As soon as I seen that Fiero, my mind started working on what I could do to it.
Oh, you can do all kinds of stuff with that.
My first thought was to shove an LS in the back of it.
It'd have to be a small block. It will fit. A small block Chevy motor will fit, but it has to be a small one, a small block. Now they came with a turbo. You can get them with a turbo 6, which is more than enough power for those cars.
I was thinking that, or I thought it looked funny pro streeted with a big blown motor in it, but have the blower sticking out the back with the bug catcher on backwards. Oh, that looked pretty kind of wild.
Here, let me.
I don't know. As soon as I get the kit, I'll start dicking with it and figure out what I can and can't do.
Well, it already comes with the scoop for it. Let me find them here. Yeah, Ferrari Fiero GT. There it is.
Didn't they do a kit of one of them that was like a wide body or something too?
You could buy plastics to make it look like a Ferrari.
That wouldn't be bad. Poor man's Ferrari.
Let's see. Here we go. Pull this up. Full size. Okay, get back over here. Present screen. This was a Pro Street hop double overhead cam, 4-cylinder, high performance one that they built.
Did you build that? Yeah.
Yep, there's the model of it.
That's cool. I like that.
But yeah, it comes with an upper picture here. Yeah, there's the air scoop up. This fits on the top for your ram air.
I like that.
There's what comes in it. That's a 6. I mean, you can cram an 8 in there, but it sits pretty full. Trying to get to. I got more pictures of the real. Okay, here's the one from the magazine Hot Rod magazine article that I based it on. This one was the 4-cylinder Pro Street.
I like that. Wonder if I can get a 2JZ motor to fit in that thing. Ooh, there we go. A 2JZ swap Fiero.
And there's the Hot Rod magazine cover from the article I based it on. 16 valve Super Duty 4-cylinder Pro Street Fiero.
I like that. Oh.
But you can other than the wing, everything is in the kit to build that car, as with the 6 in it. Or those wheels. Those wheels are actually Dodge wheels from a Roadrunner, like a 68 or 69 Roadrunner. I don't remember which one, 68 or 69.
AJBs.
They're Kragers. They're actually the wheels that come in 66 Nova Pro Street are almost identical to the ones you would want for that build. Okay.
Ooh. Where am I at on this trailer for this truck?
I got such a mess here going today. Get my gunmetal here. Yeah, that Fiero kit's been around for a long time. It was originally a monogram kit. It used to come molded in a god awful red. It was almost impossible to get covered up if you wanted to paint it any other color.
Oof. Yeah, this trailer all blacked out. It's gonna look good on this truck.
But yeah, they did. AMT did do a wide body Fiero. It was a earlier model.
I thought I'd seen one maybe.
Yeah, I built that one too.
But also you said that show coming up is the 13th.
That's Saturday. 12, 13th, whatever that Saturday is.
I have to remember. I gotta call off the 6th for NASCAR. And I'll call off 13th too. If I really wanted to make up that overtime, I'll just stay till 7:30. Because that line next to mine is a 7:30 line. But it also depends how I feel. I know we're off. I'm off this Saturday. I don't know what we're doing Saturday. I know Friday night we're going to the dirt track.
Yeah, I sent you the link to their webpage, and it has all the categories and everything in it.
Okay. I haven't looked. I looked at the flyer when you first sent it. I haven't looked to make sure any of my messages transferred over. They probably should have, but
If not, I can send it to you again.
oh look, I know your number and everything transferred.
For anybody that's going to be in the area around St. Louis, yeah, on the 12th or 13th, whatever Saturday that is, I'll get
13th.
it. I'll pull it up in a minute. Is the IPMS Gateway 50th anniversary show. It's in South County, which is, if those not familiar, St. Louis is divided into two parts: St. Louis City and St. Louis County. But the only difference is depending on what color car pulls you over. You get pulled over in a white car, it's St. Louis City, and if you get pulled over in a brown car, it's St. Louis County.
Yeah.
County
Yeah,
brown is what they call them.
people are all dumb on both sides.
Building a model for the model show, build with the team. Yep.
Here's the
I'm gonna have to
trailer.
pick what I want to take.
Not much to show on it. No, I have the trailer painted.
Yeah, cool.
That's for nobody that's seen it. That's going behind the big Dodge. My decals from Matthew came in yesterday. All ordered a bunch of Gopher decal, or 2 seats, I should say. Got the bumper sticker.
Cool.
And he had these, what were they? It was like the good old boy decals or something.
Yeah.
A lot of pickup truck ones. Those and a couple sets of wheels. Set of swampers and bullet holes for that F-250 Dan sent me. I don't know what these are going on, but I liked the way they looked.
Yeah, I've got a set of those here. I haven't decided what to put them on because they look like kind of like truck wheels, but not really truck wheels.
I was thinking of putting them on maybe like this 2002 Camaro.
Yeah.
Then I ordered a bunch of these shift knobs, which I thought the shift knobs would be taller. I think they're more car shift knobs than what I was wanting to use them for were pickup truck shift knobs. But they look cool. Anyway, they'll work for when we need them.
You want go buy a crafty type store and get quilt pins. They're like long straight pins, but they got a big ball on top of them, and they work great for truck shifters. Yep, that's them.
There is hospital. That's what's in the Dodge. I just bent it and painted the top black.
Yep.
That's what I've been using, but these ones from Matthew, it had a set of brass knuckle.
Yeah, there's some pistol grips.
Shit,
like that. Yeah.
I thought the brass knuckle ones would look good in the truck.
Yeah, I got some stuff from Terry this week too. I got the stencils for the motorcycle from that 29 Ford pickup truck kit. I guess it's 29 Ford, something like that. And I bought 2 sets of the stencils for flames. We'll be trying them out real soon. And then I got my Mexican blanket decal for the 37 Ford pickup, so I can do the seat. And then I could be ready to do final assembly on Saturday, hopefully.
That's sort of what I was thinking for the seat, but I don't know. I might tape it and do like a 2-tone or something.
Yeah, I originally painted it with a brown leather, and it just didn't look right. It's just because it got lost inside of there. So I wanted to put something in there with a little more color.
Yeah.
So I grabbed one of
those. I need to order a sheet of that like diamond plate looking styrene. I want
the diamonds, I think is what they call this one.
Oh, I like that.
So that's what I put on there.
I need to get a sheet of that diamond plate styrene. I got the website saved by phone. I want to do the bed floor diamond plate, and I'm going to do the door cards of diamond plate. And go full 90s, 2000s with a freaking diamond plate everywhere. I might do a diamond plate tailgate too, because I know my tailgate my tailgate's all sorts of fucked up. But we'll see. I might be able to fix the tailgate. Freaking tailgate's warped in like 3 different directions, and for the life of me, I cannot get it straight again. I've heated it and put heavy shit on top of it. I cannot get it straightened up where the fuck.
Oh, the trailers? Your trailer frame?
No, the tailgate for that 37.
Ah,
I might do a diamond plate tailgate, but I know I'm doing the bed floor and the door cards diamond plate. Go full 2000s, 90s with it. I might just run the tailgate though. I don't know. I think once it's on there, you won't notice how bad it is. But looking at it, it's not great. But that depends how I feel. Depends how I like it once it's on there. Still waiting on the mirrors for this Dodge. They finally shipped them, but they've been sitting in California for 3 days.
yeah. I ordered this stuff from Terry 3 weeks ago. It's been sitting in Kansas City for like a week and a half.
That's what it did with the stuff from Matthew, the wheels, the shifter, and the decals. It sat in Georgia for a week, and then it finally shipped out. I don't know what the fuck's up the mail. And my brother's having that same issue. He's pissed. He ordered me something for my birthday, and it's been sitting in the same place for a week and a half. Going on 2 now.
Hi, Donnie. It's probably not late enough for him to be out roaming on his chair yet.
Yeah.
Or it
Yeah,
might be
he's got
too
to wait
hot.
for all the little kids to come out.
Or it might be too hot for him to go out too. Yeah, for those of you who weren't around, we did it on Zoom, didn't we? Kevin sent to me I sent one of my bills to him because he said he liked it, and he sent me one back in return. I'll go get it. I think we did that in the Zoom call. Yeah, I know we did. We did it in the Zoom call.
Yep.
Or it was on Dan's live. It wasn't Zoom call. It was his live. But I'll go grab it here and we can take a look at it.
I don't know if he was live or not. I don't know. He may have went live afterwards. I don't remember now. I remember you showing it because I laughed my ass off at him and Jeff, but that's besides the point. What's up, Ledford? How you been, man? I ain't seen you in a sec.
He sent me a 69 Cobra Mustang GT 500. He won first place in factory stock at the Ohio show back in 1999 with it. Get my camera adjusted. There we go. It's like an emerald green. It's a satin black hood. Got tin interior. Here's the engine bay. Super clean build.
Oh yeah.
The paint is like glass on it. It's got the copper
Yeah,
stripe down.
surprisingly, that old fart knows what he's doing.
Well, Kevin used to do a lot of the box art for a lot of the models that were, especially like AMT and
Yeah,
stuff.
that was a poke at him.
So, yeah, he sent me that, and then he sent Jimmy one, but I won't see Jimmy until the show, so he's got to wait to get his.
Mm-hmm.
Unless he comes to see me or something before then. And it's boxed up, so I'm not going to go grab it. It's put away.
That's fine.
It's wrapped up in toilet paper and plastic wrap and tissue paper and packed up in a box with my show stuff.
I still can't believe you sent me that.
I can.
I thought he was just kind of fucking with me. That I'll leave it in the will kind of shit.
Well, he was sending me that one, that Mustang, so he figured just throw it in there. Okay.
I think this paint, it might be a little tacky still. I know I can.
There he is.
Kevin, your ears were ringing. We were just talking about you, wondering where you were at. Didn't know if it was too hot or not for you to be out on your chair. That or if the warden had you pumping overtime. I think this thing came with decals from Talent. It did. That makes my life a lot easier. Oh, it has marker lights too for the back of the trailer. Oh, those are fun. That's a lot easier.
Oh, your trailer? Yeah, it's got chicken lights and all kinds of different decals to put on it.
I have to look through my thing, see if I got a good trailer license plate.
It comes with trailer license plates too.
Yeah, it says go drag racing, go racing, and this one just says Wes's 05. But I think because I got Illinois plates on the pickup, I think I have an Illinois trailer plate up here somewhere.
Well, next time you order from STS, you can get a whole sheet of Illinois tags if you want.
Yep,
He does.
That's where I got the tags for the pickup. I think I have an actual trailer plate that says Illinois from like a rig or something. I've got so many decals in this drawer. I need to dig through them a little, organize this shit. I've got them all in this drawer and I can't find shit in here.
Yeah, X-rays.
I haven't done a semi in a second, so we're probably at the bottom somewhere. Here's Mississippi, Kansas, Michigan. Nope, not those. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
should have plenty of Illinois ones because almost every Revell kit comes with a freaking Illinois plates.
Yeah.
Because that's where they used to be, was in Illinois.
I know I've used quite a few of them Illinois car plates. It came with like a semi-trailer, I remember. It's like they're white with the green border, like the Illinois trailer plates are. I know they're in there somewhere, unless I've used them, but I know I have some. This semi truck. No. Maybe I'm not. Uh, Indiana's. It's a decent. It's a decent California plates. I remember. I suppose this they even have a little plate border.
Yep.
I'll set those to the side. A lot of the California style customs I do, I'll put a Cali plate. This one's from Australia. Michigan.
Shocks.
Yeah. Okay, those are all Michigan plates. Okay. Maybe I use them.
Shocks.
I think I'll use them.
Ow, that sounds terrible. Pain.
With the nothing out there. Those are the skiing decals. I forgot it.
Before I put them on there, let's paint them.
Oh, wonderful. Please. Oh, these are new car window sticker decals. Damn, those are old. Those are old as piss. I've had those forever. I forgot I had them actually.
I've got some of those for my 70 Chevelle.
Oh, damn it. All flipped over. I can't see straight. There's some Chevy tags. That's a photo of Fred. Oh, I forgot I shoved in here. Maybe I used them.
Let those dry for a minute. No speed ramps today? No speed bumps?
Illinois. 68 Ram. I just thought Ram out high. Those are some parts bin decals that I thought looked not cool. Georgia, Michigan. Nope. I don't know. I had some of these. It's some kind of trailer plate decal. They all say Michigan on it, which is odd, but you know. Those Utah.
Yeah, I take, was it 12,000 units, something like that, of vitamin D every day.
Mississippi, Kansas, Michigan. No. Ooh, those are makes you come out,
I also got to take B12 every day, and then they did have me on iron too. Hey, Sluggo.
huh? Okay. Yeah, I got a lot of California plates.
No, originally Revell was in California and Monogram was in Illinois. And when they kind of merged, Revell moved to Illinois,
Uh,
and then they sold out and what sold out and went to Germany.
Florida. Oh, okay, I do not. Or I had some, but I do not. That's okay. And I'll just leave the trailer like my dad's actual trailer sitting out there. That trailer's not had a plate on it since 2015.
Here we go. Sluggo sent me an email today with some pictures of his 36 Ford 5 window. Or actually, I has a coupe there.
Ooh.
And he did.
Oh, that looks good, Sluggo.
Sluggo license plate. Yeah, I did the other custom engine, the other option for the six on mine.
It looks like oh, I like that two tone, the green and like the gray. That looks good.
Yeah, looks cool.
I like that.
We can never, if
That's
you guys want to email me pictures of stuff you built. I'd be more than happy to put it up there.
that's sharp, Sluggo. I like that, man.
Just hit me up with 3 or 4 pictures, and I'll happy to put them up.
Oh, yeah. Fuck off, to be honest. Oh, I need to clean that down. I have got shit. Good. Fuck off, to be honest. Still deciding what I want to put on this plate. What is that? Oh, it's the water pipe on it.
Okay, got a rear end in.
Oh, a car on it. I don't have anything upstairs I'd want to put on it.
No problem, Kevin. Happy to have you. Yeah, Jason was floating around earlier. I don't know if he's still here or not.
I have the Dirty Diamond GTX around somewhere. I know I bought it last at a Hot Wheels show, actually. We're doing like a Hot Wheels swap meet, and there's a couple of vendors there with model kits. There's something.
Yeah, you get a crossover. Sometimes I get the best deals on aircraft and armor models when you go to a model car show because everybody's looking for model cars and not those. So you usually get them fairly cheap.
Yeah, I got a couple kits for cheap at that Hot Wheels show. Everybody's buying Hot Wheels, not kits. And I bought too much of both.
Yeah, I get into buying Hot Wheels and spend way too much money real fast.
Well, the guy I bought a lot of the stuff from, he was they had what was it there? They had like a Toys for Tots thing there because it was the VFW hosting it. The dude had the thing, if you bought 3 cars, two cars were donated to the Toys for Tots. So he told me that, and I bought quite a few things from him. He had a couple kits too, and he had one of it was the Brevell 69 Camaro. He had it for $20, and I was trying to get him down to 15. After I thought about it, I was like, I just told him here, if you do the 15, I'll buy $5 worth of Hot Wheels for the Toys for Tots thing.
So was it the blue one, the street burner one?
The whatever the current one out
Or
is
the SSRS one? That's a good kit.
69 Camaro Rebel, the Motor City Muscle one.
Okay, yeah, the blue one.
Yep. Which that kit's worth $20 to me.
Oh yeah,
it was worth 15. It was worth 20.
It's worth $20 for the parts.
Yeah, and then I thought I was like, here, you do 15, I'll buy $5 worth of Hot Wheels, and you can donate them to a Toys for Tots. That's what they're talking about half the show. He was a cool dude.
In fact, I was watching through Dazed and Confused video again today, and actually one of the very first cars you see in the movie is the 67 Camaro. Looks like it's all black primer. Pretty easy build.
I do. I have the Dirty Donnie GTX. Painted black, actually. That car might not look bad on the trailer. No, lowered with my stank on it.
No, so that's the nice thing of the trailer is you can swap it out. You can put different stuff on it all the time.
Yep.
You got the adjustable chocks on there, so if you got something long or short, you can move those. And
that was my thought on it, though. Since I got the Dodge pickup pull in the trailer, I was wanting to put a Dodge on the back of it.
Yeah.
And I couldn't figure out I didn't have any good Dodge kits, but I forgot I had this GTX. It's not a horrible kit. Everything molded black, but that's, I'm probably gonna paint the car black anyway. So. Those. Oh, those windows would be fun to put on. Well, I got some hot pods.
So like the 70, 70, whatever, 70, 71 GTX, that one? Just the earlier one.
I really wanted this kit for. I think I gave the dude $10 for it in a big package deal, a bunch of shit. I love the fuck out of those Dirty Donnie decals it comes with. All those crazy artwork skulls.
Cool.
That's this thing about like for a big van, putting that on the side of it. 70s van.
Then they sent.
It has black stripes. Ooh,
didn't they send you the Charlie's Angels van? Papa or somebody did?
Not me.
Okay.
I know he sent. It was like one or two vans to Cliff that were chopped up, but Cliffy style, he'll do something crazy with them.
Probably I thought you had one without the decals, the Charlie's Angels one, and he was going to send it your way. That could be wrong. I don't remember. My days and nights are running together anymore, so I couldn't even tell you. I can't tell you what day it is.
I only know it's Tuesday because you were live. Otherwise, I have not a fucking clue.
All I know is Tuesday because I had to take the trash out last night.
Yeah. We have any cool Dodge modes or something? No, I don't, because I never did end up ordering that Hellcat mode. That's right. I never did end up ordering that. Ooh.
I got a. What do I have?
I do have this 21 Charger over here. And I'm not using those RT wheels or that Hemi that's in it. That's going to be I'm turning that car into a Hellcat. Take the 21 Charger parts and put them on a 69 GTX. Okay, there we go. That easy.
I got this Mopar 440 engine. If you want it, I'll give it to you at the show.
You good, man. Yeah, give me nothing.
No, I'm not going to use. I bought it to use for something. I bought two of them. I bought a Hemi, and I bought the 440, and I ended up using the Hemi and not the 440. But out to me building another Dodge anytime soon, or slim to none. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I think that's why I didn't end up ordering a Hellcat. I don't do too many Dodges. This GTX was literally just for because I really wanted these Dirty Donnie decals, and the package deal it come out to like $10 for the kit. I figured I'd do something with it besides using the decals.
Because Pontiac is in my DNA, so.
I'm the same way with the bow tie.
Yeah, they were talking about him in the in our Zoom call yesterday. The Dutch Von.
Von Dutch.
Coping.
I like any kind of thing from them old school painters and customizers. I got a bunch of Ed Roth, Rat Fink stuff in my room. I think I have a old ass Von Dutch T-shirt. I don't think it fits me anymore, but I know it's in my closet. I don't have anything dirty Donnie except for the decals. Which actually, I want those decals. I do want to find a couple more of those dirty Donnie kits. Just because then the box art he did for all those decals are way cool. So the GCX was a little bit simpler, but it was good. So. Or the other two. It was the 71 Challenger and the Super B. The other two. Okay.
Oh, come on, quit doing that. I'm trying to send it to you again.
I like the box art for the 71 Challenger. That sunset in the background, the orange Challenger, that just looked good.
Copy link.
Oh, all right. Figure out what's going on that trailer. Use a couple parts out of 21 charge. Huh? Just charging my own. I got in a big package deal at a show. I'm not super into that newer body style that it is, but I thought it looked cool as maybe like a Hellcat. I did find some Hellcat wheels for it. I ordered shit.
There you go. I sent you the link again.
Oh,
For the
okay.
show.
Look at this.
This way.
Yeah, I think I remember it goes together. It goes together kind of like a old AMT kit. Let me keep looking. I didn't get it though. I had an interior that does not want to stay place. I remember that trying to mock it when I got it. There we go. Nope, tear come out again. There we go. No, it's close enough. And it's got the little separate guard. So that'll be fun to color. No, actually lines up pretty nice.
Yeah, it's kind of like when I was started. I had the little spending money to try to build a car from the ground up or whatever, you could find like these 69, 68, 69 Firebirds and Camaros and stuff, a dime a dozen. Some, you could get a roller for probably $300 or $400. If it
I wish
wasn't a roller, you could probably get it for a lot less. And you get any parts you needed, you could just go to the freaking junkyard and get for $10 a part.
Oh, I wish I could still do that. Man, that's also why this fucking hood that goes on stupid. Oh, I'm starting to remember why I didn't immediately build this hood. But I want to build it now. So now I'll figure it out.
In fact, I still kick myself in the butt every time I think about it. When I was in college, I was driving down the road and sitting in the weeds was a '67 Firebird, black on black with a black interior,
Ooh.
sitting off in the weeds. Had no wheels or tires on it. I'm sure the engine was either gone or blown. He wanted $700 for it. I just didn't have the $700. If I'd had $700, I could have taken it to the farm and just stuck it in the barn for 30, 40 years or whatever, and it'd be worth a mint now.
Oh yeah, even
So,
with rust on them, they're fucking ridiculously priced.
well, 67s were super rare because they didn't actually come out until September of '67. So they were technically 68s, but they were binned as 67s. So there were very few that came out in just 3 or 4 months till the end of the year. That's why you ever see a 67 fire. Very rarely do you see a model even listed as a 67 because there was no physical difference between a 67 and a 68 because they didn't come out till September of '67. So they were basically 68 cars, but they were bid as 67, so they're 67s. Was it Gas Monkey Garage did a big special on that's what he had the first two that rolled off the assembly line. One was a hard top, one was convertible, and he did a concourse restoration on them for a museum.
Yep. They are sitting in like his showroom museum now. A few years later, they popped back up for sale, and he bought them. I've watched a few videos of him walking through that museum showroom he has. He got a lot of builds in there that they had done years ago. But they'll pop back up and he'll rebuy them.
I keep going on his channel, hoping one day I'm going to wander in and see that boat tail rib is finished.
Man, I know. I need to finish that boat tail. The couple of seasons are free on Tubi, and I've been watching them if there's no live on down here. I'm right on the season where they started the boat tail.
Well, they're on YouTube. They put out videos about once or twice a month on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, even on those, last time I saw the boat tail, it hadn't been touched in years.
It's shoved in the back with the crate motor still in the crate. He has a whole storage thing back there full of parts for it. It's just I haven't touched it.
It's probably need somebody to go in
there,
put the money to buy it, and then they'll get off the ass and get it done.
Yeah,
I won the lottery. That's what I would do. I'd go down there and say, I want that car. Get it done. Get her done.
Mm-hmm. Would have been easier to finish last year's would be SEMA. They went to that OBS. It would have been easier to finish the boat tail than what they had to do to that OBS. Well, that OBS badass, that wide body they put on it. Put a custom wide body. They used a dually fenders for the back, but modified them a little bit. Then they custom made some wide body kind of looking thing for the front. Turned out really fucking cool. I like that truck.
Oh. Okay.
I catch their YouTube a lot. I've been subscribed to their YouTube for a long time. I got subscribed to it once a little bit after the show ended. And he started doing YouTube stuff after the show ended is when I subscribed.
All right, Donnie.
See you, man. I guess I am getting a little freezer burnt from working in there. I'm a little redder than usual.
Oh, Jimmy, you're like me. You have two colors, red and white. There's no brown in between.
No.
Except for your arm.
But
my arm will tan. That's the only thing on me that tans.
Even then, it only a little bit. You can just see from where my arm hangs out the window.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, the driver's tan. That's the only part of my body that will tan. Everything else is either white or burnt.
Even then, that little bit of brown I got, like if I start scratching at my skin, it'll like it's almost like dead skin is what it is, like a little flake.
Yeah.
I know, but Dad said something about it. Looking at me in the thing, I'm definitely a little redder than usual.
Okay.
Ooh. I noticed too. Now I'm not eating Jimmy John's sandwiches constantly. I'm losing a little bit more weight. That's what was killing me, was eating those fucking sandwiches every shift.
Yeah. A lot of carbs.
Oh yeah. Once we got that new toaster, it was done. Them damn sandwiches toasted were so fucking good.
I believe that carburetor is coming loose. That just fell off.
What was I doing before I started chilling out? Oh, tail lights from Dread. Because I looked at UTX, forgot what I was doing. Well, now where the decals go? Okay. There's a trailer up there. I'll sleep these on the gator clips, make it easier.
Okay, where does it attach? I built this kit, but it's been so long ago, I don't remember half the stuff.
So if that goes around it like that, then that will not. I'll try paint these lights so it might be painted as paint. Just decal. I'm a huge fan of using decals for my lights, but I'm not painting these tail lights. That'd be a pain in the ass. And there's 4 of them, so if I fuck it up, I got spares.
Let's see.
What is all that's suspension for the trailer. God, I got so much shit laying everywhere.
Okay. Already.
I don't know. I still might do this Dodge Viper for the trailer.
69, boss.
Just because the truck is a 90s body Dodge, and this is a 90s Widowmaker. The Viper don't look like a bad kit. I think it's the same one you built, that Dream Rides monogram one.
For what is it?
The monogram Dodge Viper, that Dream Rides one.
Oh, yeah. The one I stole the motor out for the Dart.
Yeah.
Built it curbside.
Watching you build, it looked a pretty decent kit.
I painted it purple. Purple.
I don't know. I kind of like the way. I kind of liked the way it looked purple.
The grape. They called it grape, but yeah. Yep, sure did.
I'm debating if I want to paint it black though to match the truck and the trailer, or do it red, Viper red. That car would look good black though. But definitely some different wheels, because I cannot stand these first gen Viper wheels. Those are the ugliest goddamn thing come out of Dodge. Besides that new electric charger. I got this kit originally. I was going to use the motor and rear end out of it and do like a pro touring style something. Oh yeah, this is one of the kits. Like I got that at one of the shows. I picked this thing up for like $10. Which $10, that's worth the motor and suspension.
Yeah.
That's all I was going to use. That's all I was going to use. But I don't know. When I looked at the kit, I don't really mind the Viper. That's pretty nice. I think it came with, yeah, it did come with decals. I had decals. Oh, I just decided it. It comes with decals for the Viper floor mats. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely building it now just because that is way too cool. And it has a RT10 Illinois plate. Yep. I'm putting a Viper on this motherfucking trailer. All right. I'm excited. The little things decide.
Yeah, what did I use? What did they call that color? I think that Rust-Oleum called it grape.
Yep. For that super purple.
That's a lighter purple. I got it here somewhere. Here it is. I got way too many spray cans back here.
I'll have to find some wheels I'll put on the Charlotte. I don't like them Viper wheels.
Gloss Grape, Rust WM2X. The top's all dirty. That's the paint.
Cool.
Gloss Grape, that's what I used.
I was a little curious what that color would look like with the purple and blue color shift over it.
It'd probably be pretty good. Just have to let it dry for a long time because your put the color shift is a lacquer and the that's an enamel. You have to make sure it's cured real good, and then do first coat.
I've never had issues spraying. Well, the purple and blue color shift, the Rust-Oleum color shift is what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, it's not a real hot lacquer, but it you just want to make sure that enamel. Well, the a lot of them they sell when they sell the base, the black base part. It is an enamel. But the color shift lacquer is not very hot at all, so it doesn't do it real bad. But you just want to make sure that that's had a couple days to dry.
Yeah. Like I said, I've heard that before. I've never had issues with the paint still being a little. Give it a day or something. Give it like a day or almost a day, and I'll throw that color shift over it.
I would recommend doing a spoon test. That'd be the best way to find out.
Yeah. Use one of these spare bodies I got lying around. The only time I've ever had color shift give me issue was on the Chef Zoom, and that wasn't my fault. When I sprayed the black base, the base had it needed another coat. It looked like shit, and then I sprayed the color shift over it, and then 2 coats of clear, and it really brought out how shitty the black looked under it. That was the only time I ever had it give me an issue, which was more user error than paint error. You should have put another coat or 2 on the of black. Tweevav. Oh, what the fuck was on the end of that tweezer? That tasted like garbage.
Cool.
Nope.
Pearl red with a white radiator cowl and white bead goes to the top of the back of the hood scoop. Cool. That sounds cool.
Oh, fucking.
It does. It doesn't work great, but it does. But I needed to I'm doing a hybrid. I'm using the stock exhaust, but I'm using the drag headers. The drag headers, they just came with straight pipes to go out. So I had to trim them to fit, and I wanted to use the tube glue, this filler. So the two pieces that mate together, there is no paint on them.
Oh, well.
Like with the extra thin or the quick set, we'll go through paint if it's not a whole bunch. There's Kevin coming in.
Oh, Lord.
My daughter happened to be driving by and showed me how to get on Restream. Past 3 weeks, my phone ain't been letting me get on.
Yeah.
So you've been replaced, Jimmy.
I didn't want the job to begin with. You're unteachable.
This is my daughter, Krista.
Hi.
I am so sorry you were related to that.
It's okay.
As she was on her way home from Zanesville to my sister-in-law's funeral.
Sorry.
Somebody had to go down and represent the family.
Oh, glad it wasn't you.
Yeah, I don't think I could ride that long. in a car.
Drop his base off. I have to go home and look dumb out.
Oh, no, I don't know about you representing anything. That's not a good idea.
Okay.
Yeah, something with grandma she wanted apparently.
Okay. Cool.
More work for you.
Yeah, I know she's been wanting me to plant that spider plant for a week now. All right. We just getting started, huh, Billy?
Hey, Bill.
All righty, be careful out there. What do you got, like 300 miles under your belt today?
What that?
115 there.
220? 230?
I do.
Oh, maybe I should have painted this seasonal decal.
All
This
right.
decal is
Careful.
shit.
Goodbye, sissy.
Filled that in.
Yeah, she's stinky. Yeah.
I should.
13 and 25. And shroud goes to the top.
Yeah, they live down there where our cabin is. We haven't been down there in 10 years. The cabin just sitting there falling apart. Right on the Muskingum River. One of the oldest mechanical locks in Ohio still. The state abandoned it. I don't know if you've ever been around the falls locks where they let the boats through and all that. They used to have a guy that'd walk in a circle to open and close the locks and the gate. Since he died, they never replaced him and let it fall apart.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Now only people that get past the falls now is people riding the rapids over the falls. Seen a few canoes go over it, I guess. They used to have river boats and everything else go through there. Not no more.
Yeah, the locks down by us are all huge because they run all those big river barges through there.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is you probably get a pontoon boat through there if you were to try, but there's nobody there to operate the lock. Oh.
There you go, Kevin. I got you a new job. Operate the lock.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to stay there and walk in circles with that little bar that opens the gates and stuff. And
You got a
I'd probably
scooter?
I'd probably sink every boat that came through there.
In fact,
You got a scooter? Put your small terrain tires on it.
Yeah.
There you go.
That was a cool thing to watch. I'd seen a few people launching their boats down there and lose their truck and trailer and boat and everything in the boat launch. It gets so slippery from all that river scum and one guy had to be pulled out of there and he didn't even wait for the engine to empty out and exhaust. He fired his truck up and tried to drive away, and that didn't go over too well.
No, probably not.
No. Dumbass.
The old square body Dodge had the ram on the hood. That's all you could see sticking out of the water was the ram on the hood. It was kind of funny. Wasn't funny to him. I think he forgot to set his
Oh no,
emergency
if it was my
brake.
truck, I'd be pissed. But watching it, no, I'd be laughing my ass off.
That was my not
You're frozen, Kevin.
No.
Room and a half with a little kitchen. Her brother still lives
There, you're
down
back.
in a one room little cabin.
There you are. You're back now. You froze for a second.
Oh yeah. Only problem with it is all there is outhouse. I don't play that game too well. Not to get too gross about it. If I sound funny, it's probably because one of my front teeth popped out the other day. I'm still trying to get used to talking without a front tooth.
Your front
Oh.
tooth fell out?
Yeah, I was riding along with a dog and it just popped out. I had to look all over the ground for it. It wasn't worth trying to have it put back in. So
Well,
now I walk around toothless in the front.
get your gold tooth.
Yeah. Whoa, there went a guy just hit that speed ramp. I didn't have the camera up there ready. Old piece of shit Chevy pickup rotted to the door handles. Surprised it didn't fall apart.
The rotted ones are the funnest ones to drive because you just don't give a fuck.
That's
You
right.
do whatever.
Well, apparently he don't care. He probably got 10 inches of air there. If I'd had the camera focused on it, it wouldn't have happened.
Mm.
Hopefully I don't have to go through all that signing in again when I come back on, Bob. Past 3 weeks I tried to
What?
get on, it wouldn't let me on.
Uh,
I didn't have
yeah, hang on, I'm coming.
I didn't know how to copy and paste stuff.
Oh, the link.
Yeah. It wanted to open it in Chrome. My phone won't work on the Chrome.
Jimmy's mom was yelling at him, so he probably had to go.
Yep, time for dinner. I just got back from the hospital and all that garbage. Had to grill steaks and chops. Stuff for the next 3 days.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner yet tonight. I haven't decided.
Hi, guys.
Be right back.
Okie doke. All by myself. Maybe I should look and see how to turn the comments on. I forget. The screen's different from the last time. That, I guess that's Slug. Is that your first? Is that your first resin there, Sluggo? I'm trying to find the comments here. Oh. Extra camera setting. Oh, that's not it. I just switched my camera. Ah, there we go. Now I can see the comment.
Thanks for stopping in, so yeah, maybe you guys that Have anything you want me to show? Just send me 3 or 4 pics that I can put it up in.
You're trying to see who's still in the comments here. Who we got? Rick Zink,
Rick is still here.
Donnie left.
I think there's 9 people watching. Now, y'all want to come in? Just click the link.
It only took me 3 weeks to figure it out. Wouldn't be here right now. It wasn't for my daughter stopping. She seen me on the sidewalk. It's like, what are you doing, Dad? But they're scratching the hair off my head.
Well, I mean, I like StreamYard better, but not for $400 a year. When my channel makes about $150 a year.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy they want that much.
Yeah, it'd be different if I was making, even breaking even at $400 a year. I would use
No kid.
the StreamYard, but
Buds is cooking dinner. What are we having, Buds?
oh yeah, I haven't decided what I'm gonna make for dinner. I may do French toast or sausage and eggs, biscuits, gravy, something like that. I'm kind of feeling breakfast today.
Yeah, breakfast is good for dinner sometimes.
Well, I'm not in the mood to cook anything heavy, so
Yeah.
little scrambled egg, hash brown, or biscuit gravy, something like that. I can make quick and not be super heavy.
Yeah. Yeah, Roxy kind of surprised me the other day. I got up like 1 in the afternoon. She was in the kitchen making beef and noodles with her. She managed to get up and get on her wheelchair and make it in the kitchen. Like, well, that's the first time I've seen her in the kitchen for 2 years, probably. Guess she got tired of eating my crap. Poor thing. So I'll probably finish them beef and noodles today and then eat steak or whatever tomorrow or whatever.
And it's kind of hard for me right now because I don't know from day to day which days I have to go to the hospital, so I can't pull anything out of the freezer.
Yeah, that makes it rough. Yeah.
Because otherwise I may have to be up there 3 or 4 nights in a row, and then it goes bad.
Yep.
Hopefully they get her off of this infection cured, and then we can get her moved. And
She got an infection now, or is it
Yeah.
ongoing? Ooh,
yeah, she's got a UTI.
ooh. That's not fun.
That's the one I was looking for.
And my doctor ordered x-rays for my appointment Monday. He wanted to find out why my back still hurts so much. Had that fusion done back in 90, I think it was 94. It's never healed up right. Wish I'd have never let them cut on me. There's always people worse off than you are, though. Just
Yeah.
look around. Get on a shingle, huh?
Yeah.
Haven't had that for a while. Yeah, I got a ribeye I grilled today and 2 other steaks. I can't remember what they are. And she always buys them big, thick pork chops that take a half hour to grill. Watch where you're going. Run over my dog. I'll run over you. Don't tease the puppy. Tease the puppy, she'll bite you.
Kevin bites too, so be careful.
Yeah. Yeah. For what teeth I got left to bite, right? I've been averaging a tooth falling out every month for the past few months. Won't be long and it'll all be gone. What happens when we get old, huh, Bob?
Yeah.
That was the darndest thing. That tooth didn't hurt or nothing, man. It just popped out of my head like it didn't want to be there. Riding along and whoa.
It's hard to tell. The nerve could have died 10 years
Yeah.
ago.
Yep. I'm not complaining, that's for sure. Nothing worse than a toothache. And it really cooled off here. It's probably 75 degrees and breezy.
Oh no, it's still today.
Man,
It's still upper 90s.
wow. Perfect night for a cruise. The mosquitoes don't get started. Super glue them back in, huh, Sluggo? That don't work on this one.
That's basically what they did when I broke a tooth back 40 years ago. They basically put super glue on it and glued the thing back in. The bottom half was still in my mouth, or top half was still in my mouth. The bottom half broke off, and
Yikes.
they just glued it back in.
Yeah, I've never had a successful root canal before. They get halfway through it and it ends up breaking off anyway. My teeth got messed up when I had that spinal cord stimulator put in my, I got infection from it. Had to be on them heavy antibiotics. First thing he said, it'll probably ruin your teeth. He said, it's either that or you die. So didn't have much choice. They had 3 attempts at putting that thing in. The third one finally stuck. It's probably been 5 or 10 years since that thing's actually worked. It's just like a TENS unit. The wires are outside my vertebrae, and they run up to the nerves that are damaged. You got like a little remote control. You put it on your back, turn it on and off. That thing get you so numb you can't even feel your legs. I don't know if I want them cutting me to put another one in. Been through enough. What you building now? I wasn't paying attention earlier.
I'm working on the 68 Firebird for Dave's Been Confused.
Oh yeah, that's a cool one.
This is the Revell kit. It's a very, very good kit.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I built my goal one when they first come out with it. Wasn't that a new tool back in the
It's
early
like
2000s?
2001. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that was a nice one. Sit a little high for my taste. I think I did some grinding to get it to sit a little lower. The Camaro was like that too. The pace car. edition.
I'm going to be changing the tires, so if it sits too high, I can always fudge the suspension a little bit.
Yeah. That's the only thing I remember. I pretty much fell in place when I built it. Shake and bake. Trying to think if I used the photo etch kit on that or if I don't think the grill was deep enough to open that one.
I've got the photo etch kit, but I'm going to save it for another one. I've got two more of those. Yeah.
Night, JB.
I've got one of the new releases with the cool native Firebird on it, and then I've got the Foos version.
I bet that hurts, Swaggo.
But the grill on this, I'll just blow myself up here now. The grill inserts, the kit one is almost flat, so you could just paint it black and put these over it.
I'm thinking that's what I did.
But yeah, I've got two more of these kits, so it'll go into one. Probably the one I do the. Where's it? That I use that native Firebird on.
Yeah. Yeah, I already had the grill opened up on the 69 Camaro when I got my photo etch set, and I just used the script off it.
Yeah, it's got this Firebird to go on it. It's got the wood paint range for the console and a dash, and
Cool.
all the gauges. It's got the battery decal, the whole 9 yards. Radiator hose decals.
Now, what do you got to do for those red lines? You got to spray flat or something on the tires to get them to stick, or
I guess
they
I've
just
never
stick
actually
right?
done them.
Yeah.
I've done just the same way you would do decals on a normal one, I guess. I usually just put them on and use the solvent set on them, and then I'll seal them after they're dry. I'll seal them with the flat lacquer.
Yeah, the red lines on that Shelby I sent you were dry transfer. Those were fun to put on. I don't know how durable they are if you were to scrub on them, if they would come off or not. They've been on there for, I think I built that back in 98 or 99.
Well, you won in '99, so that'd be before that.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't have to clean mine very often because once I get them done, I throw them in that glass case, and they're pretty clean. And before I go to take the show, I hit one with one of these and dust them off. And if they need a little extra, I got some of that spray detail wax that I'll.
Exactly.
I got two different kinds. I got the McGuire's waterless wash and wax, and then I got the what is this one? Chemical Guys Quick Detailer.
Yep.
It's like poly. I usually use one or other, or sometimes both.
Yeah, all my builds, I went back and waxed all of them with that insulator wax. And you use that stuff one time, you never have to wax them again. That's pretty much permanent. Just damp rags, all it takes to wipe them off. There ain't no dust settling into that wax. I used to use it on my cars too, to be so slippery that if you set a cup of coffee on your fender, it'd slide right off.
Come here.
I don't even know if they sell that stuff anymore. I still got the bottle down in the shelf in the basement. I guess they used to use it on the high tension lines. Somebody decided to bottle it up and sell it at the parts stores. They use it on wires and stuff to keep electrical flash down. It even says on the bottle it's permanent wax. So. Probably same principle as a ceramic coating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never was a big fan of decals either, Sluggo. Sometimes you don't have a choice, though. Like the stripe on that Shelby, the text was so small on that, you'd have a hard time masking the letters off for that. If it's a basic racing stripe, I used to try to airbrush them all.
Yeah, I haven't decided on when I do that 69 Camaro. I think I'm going to paint everything. I don't think I'm going to use decals. Well, I might use like badge decals, but I think everything else will be painted. I don't even know what color I'm going to do that thing yet.
Yeah, it's part of the problem. You get building so much, you start running out of color.
Well, I'm thinking if I get it done in time and to take it to Acme, there's going to be probably 20 of these things on the table. So I need to pick something that's going to stand out.
Yeah, Rick, I remember Fast Jimmy.
I'm half considering seeing if I can cut the roof off and make it a convertible.
That'd be cool. Could probably use the boot from the 69 Camaro. I'm sure it'd fit right on. For the tonneau cover, I guess they call it. A convertible boot. I don't remember if that build had the up top or not. The pace car Camaro.
Because that kit came out basically right around Acme last year, so I'm sure there's going to be a boatload of them on the tables.
Howdy, Chet.
Hey, Chet, how you doing tonight?
Chet and Lexi. I think that's his dog's name. Always got to include the dog in on that. Yeah, I'll have to check that out, Rick. Was he sick or something? I guess that's what happens when we get old. Did too much of that passing around in the Smith house this week. Man.
Oh, give me the other one. Did they have it numbered wrong? But that one is definitely too tall for.
Lexi, your producer. My little Cooper's retired, so I'd have to produce by myself.
Yeah, they had the numbers backwards. For sure. Ain't no way that go on there that way.
Haven't seen my buddy Silas for a couple of days. His parents must have schooled him on when I need to leave, say bye, because He was getting to the point where he wanted to follow me everywhere. Can't be doing that.
Yeah, that's sad the way the world is. I mean,
Yeah.
when we were kids, you had free run of the whole neighborhood.
Yeah.
And if you did anything wrong, somebody down the street would whoop your ass and then call your parents and they could whoop your ass when you got home.
You ain't kidding. I don't know how many times I got whooped by the old man down the lane from us. Funny thing is, their neighbors was Smith too.
And the street lights came on, your ass better be on the front porch.
Yeah, where I grew up, we didn't have no street lights. We lived out in the middle of the forest. When anybody around us for at least a quarter mile, we were like savages growing up as kids. Got on the horses and the bikes, and I had to give up riding horses after I got hurt as a kid. I had one of those, they called it a painted pony, the little pinto pony. I rode.
Uh-huh.
He was skippy. He even had cowboy boots, my own saddle, and everything. I had Skippy, and my oldest brother had his Appaloosa and Arabian Cherokee. She was a little too fast for us to keep up with.
Yeah, we had a half a dozen quarter horses on the farm when I was a kid.
See his Pluggo? Yeah, we didn't have no trouble with girlfriends when you got a horse. My brother always had girls hanging around the house wanting to ride with him and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I was a little too young for that then. I think I was like 10 years old when all that mishap happened.
Well, that saddle horn kind of hit just the right spot. Yeah, so
Oh yeah.
they,
You
they,
ain't kidding.
they truly enjoyed it.
Yeah, my brother hardly ever used his saddle. He'd jump on from the back like the Indians used to do. He'd ride with no reins or nothing on that on Cherokee. I don't know how he stayed on that horse without a saddle. We trained our horses with no bit. I always thought it was kind of cruel putting that bit in the mouth. I'd put the halter on and just the rein. I didn't see the purpose for a bit. I don't even know what it costs to shoe a horse anymore, but they thought every 2 months a guy'd come out and put new shoes on them.
Yeah.
Couldn't afford that these days, man. You got to be a millionaire to afford horses and stuff now.
Why will you not?
Yeah, it's getting dark all of a sudden here. I think I still got my front camera on, don't
Let me check.
I? Yeah.
It's too dark to see. Just It's just black.
Let's see if I can get it. Okay. There we go.
Yeah, no. Yeah, just your shadow.
Yep. Nobody wants to see me anyway. You gonna try to do the Akron show there, Chet? That's not too far from you, is it? I hope that kind of hope the stars align better this year so I can go. I haven't been to a show in so long. I forget what it's like.
Jimmy's back.
My screen. There we go.
Oh, Jimmy back.
Yep.
Oh, son of a bitch! No, let me scroll down. There we go. There we go. All right. Made a bowl of ice cream.
That's a good thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's see.
Okay, where was I? Tell it Decals. Yeah, do not look very, very good to me, but I didn't feel like painting this fucker.
That light ain't doing much good.
Go to Vegas in February to see Def Leppard. But Def Leppard paid the county fair here last year.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
I went to see Def Leppard like 3 or 4 times back in the day.
I think the Akron show's at the end of October there, Chet, in Copley, Ohio. That's put on by the Cleveland Club, North Coast Automotive Modeler.
A couple weekends ago, we went and seen Jason Aldean.
Did you?
Yep. Shirt from his Full Throttle tour.
Oh, you could probably look that up online, figure out. I think it's around 25th or 26th. It's out in the West Akron, Ohio area. Not too far from our vet clinic where we take the dogs.
I know in
That's
August.
the same weekend as Acme.
I don't know if it
Yeah.
is or not. I thought that was in November.
October.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, 25th of October is Acme.
It's the same weekend as another show. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, it probably is, man. I know it's usually Zanesville in September. That's used to be at the fairgrounds, the Zanesville show, but I was watching something the other day. They said they moved it somewhere else.
And then if we buy tickets, I want to get tickets. I don't know if we're going to buy them or not. At the factory in St. Louis, Alice Cooper is going to be there the 28th of August.
That'll be cool. Jamie
That's
G.
me and Dad want to go to. Me and Mom went to a few country concerts, and Dad's not a huge country music fan. Alice Cooper, you go see.
What's up,
This will be
Jamie
like,
G?
if we go, this will be Dad's like 7th time seeing Alice Cooper.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
October and NACAM, NCAM,
Yeah.
Plastic Undercover.
Yeah.
October 11th.
Okay. Yeah, my date's confused. It's hard enough for me to get to that show, and that's local. Can't imagine going to Acme. I would like to someday. Till things change around here, I'm pretty much stuck local.
What do I have left off some trailer? Where's that light at? Under a pile of shit.
North Coast Automotive Modelers present Plastic Undercover 2025, the
Yep, that's
non-competitive
it.
NML show swap meet, Saturday, October 11th, 9 to 3, Copley High School Auxiliary Gym, Copley, Ohio. $5 admission. 112
Yeah,
free.
that's a nice area of Akron. It's like a higher end suburb of Akron, at Copley. So you don't have to worry about getting shot when you go out there like you do in town here.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind going, but it's too close to Acme. I can't swing that too many
Yeah.
road trips in one month.
Hey, there's Eddie. What's up, Eddie? My buddy Eddie.
And I'll put the Go Racing tag on the back of this trailer just to put all of it.
Yeah, just from the videos I seen from last year's Akron show, it's getting pretty big pretty fast. Seen quite a few familiar faces in the videos. So. Them guys probably think I'm dead by now. Been so long since I've been at one of their shows or the club meetings. I was a member there 20 years ago, but it got to be a hassle driving all the way to Cleveland for a meeting.
Your package is now with USPS. Oh, so I guess he finally shipped those fucking mirrors out. Or they finally sent, I guess, I should say.
What are they sending you?
I'm waiting on the mirrors still for this Dodge. I didn't know they were print to order when I bought them. I'm waiting 3 fucking weeks for a set of mirrors.
Oh, I thought you were going to scratch build them.
Yeah, if I hadn't already ordered the mirrors, I would have. I thought they'd be here in a few days, not 3 fucking weeks.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. But they'll make the Dodge look really, really good, especially with it having this trailer on the back. And what I'm thinking of putting on the back is this Dodge Viper, because I've got an Illinois plate on the truck, and this Dodge Viper has an Illinois plate already with it. So I think that's what I'm going to use.
Exactly, Chet. That's funny.
And it has decals for the Viper floor mats, which I think is just really, really cool. So I'm going to build it either way. I need to find some wheels for it because I do not like the first generation Dodge Viper wheels. Those are the ugliest goddamn thing to ever come out of Dodge.
Yeah, Chet, that's funny. Think about it. Imagine how many people are actually sitting on the crap or watching these videos.
Me, a lot. That's where I get most of my time in.
Yeah,
Otherwise, I'm busy
the
doing
thinking
shit.
chair.
Other shit.
Yep, the
Yeah.
old thinking chair. where I get my best work done.
Sorry, a lot of my time to watch the videos before I go to work every morning. I'll sit there and I'll watch at least one video while I'm shutting.
Yep. Hey, when you're watching videos, you drop the roll of tape, it rolls across the bathroom. Gotta
Oh,
get up and crab walk to get it. Oh, crap. A little too much information.
yeah.
The ring seat. Oh, boy. Bud's always has something funny to say, huh?
While you're sitting there sacrificing to the porcelain gods.
Yeah. I hate when you're on a live stream and they put on the slow mode for the chat. Oh, that drives me crazy.
We
I
haven't had a
watched
whole
that.
lot of chat lately, so. Question: if I have a two-tone white and orange interior, what color would I put on the headliner? Whatever your primary color is for your two-tone.
Two-tone white and orange interior. A white headliner would look really good.
Yeah.
Orange might be a little much.
So whatever your primary color is, that would be what you'd use.
Or you
Yeah,
can do what I do. I don't even bother painting the headliners.
I watched that Steve Lato on Lato's Law on YouTube. He does a Sunday live chat. His chat goes so fast, he has to put the slow mode on.
Mm-hmm.
We generally don't have that problem. We usually have, if we have
Yeah.
15, 20 people on here at one time, that's a big night.
I tend to get a little type happy when a live stream. Duh. It's a lot easier to come on and talk.
Especially since your type to text don't work for shit.
No. Especially when it wants to spell Brian wrong every time. You gotta spell it out to the talk to text, otherwise it spells it Bryan.
Oh, that's how I spelled his name for a long time because of the text to speech.
Yeah. It won't let you spell it the right way. You have to physically spell it out. Like,
That's also why before you send the message, pre-read it if you're using type text to speech,
oh yeah,
dumbass.
yeah, I've made that mistake quite a few times.
Yeah, I meant to say I want to eat your casserole.
Or I'll be out riding along and somebody will say something to me and it comes up on text up on my microphone and send the conversation to everybody.
Mm.
I would say either orange or white, probably.
Yeah.
I usually don't paint my headliner.
Depending on what kind of build I'm doing.
Unless it's a large scale, then you're pretty much married to it.
If I'm doing a black interior or a white interior, then I'll just use a Sharpie or a paint pen. But otherwise, I don't bother with it.
Yeah, like the old Craftsman series models, they had that extra plastic you glued to the roof. It's like, if you don't cut that out, the headliner's pointless anyway.
You know?
That's why I like kits with separate glass all around.
The opposite. I like it when the glass is all one piece. It's easier.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, most of your semis are like that.
Yeah, I don't get
At least the AM2. Yeah.
it's my dumb ass. I always
Oh,
end up getting something on the fucking window.
yeah, you just tape them in and glue them in with microcrystal clear, the tester's window maker.
I use Mod Podge.
Yeah,
I don't know if I trust that stuff.
Yeah, well,
I know a lot of people use it.
works pretty good for me. That stuff, it's um, you just wet down a Q-tip and you can wipe off any excess, and it won't peel up your paint or anything.
Yeah. Well, I like the tester's window maker because it's got that needle point on the bottom.
yeah.
I do like that.
Tape your window in and just go around the edge. It's
Yeah, but also you could probably do at least 100 fucking cars, maybe more, with this bottle of Mod Podge
oh yeah,
for what was this? It was like $5 or something.
yeah.
I use it a lot on tail lights and headlights too.
That's one thing I can say. I've never had that microcrystal or the testers fail on me through the years. I hate when the glass falls in and you got to take a model apart to put it back in.
Yeah.
Hate when that happens.
That's the only issue I've ever heard anybody say with Mod Podge. It doesn't, like, it almost does an adhesive, but I've never had that issue. I mean, if I'm pushing on the fucking window, yeah, it's gonna pop out, but just
Yeah.
don't push on the window.
I don't know how people are using that pledge for an adhesive. That seemed like it would take forever to cure, and it don't seem like it'd be very strong. But
I never tried it.
that stuff's for floors anyway.
I've never
I
tried to
guess.
glue the window in with that. I use it to dip
Yeah.
the glass if I had to pop out a scratch or something. Oh yeah, I use
Yep.
the UV resin. I use that quite a bit to put my windows in.
Yeah, that's
I've heard
something
that's
new since
really,
I've
really
built.
good.
It holds real good, but if you make a mistake, it's not. You can pop it and it'll come out.
Yeah.
It'll pop out if you need it to.
I worked in the body shop when I was probably Jimmy's age. The fella brought in a big old Coupe de Ville with a vinyl top. He wanted the vinyl dyed a different color, and we were trying to strip off whatever he had on it. And the guy came in to look at the car. He said, "What do you got on that top? We can't get it off to dye it." And the guy said, "I use mopping glue." Like, you gotta be kidding me. That
Huh?
shit was so thick it peeled off in sheets.
Mm,
He'd have been better off to
Floors
have
have
a new
had.
top put on.
yeah.
That was always a joke around that with my brother and Nanny.
Yeah, in this case, I would go orange for your
Mopping glue.
redliner because
I just think
the
orange on the
orange
headline would be a little much. I think white would look really good.
it's his primary color.
Yeah.
He's
Well, the
got
white would help brighten the
the
interior up
orange
too.
carpeting. The door panels are white, blood orange bottom strips. Seats and back are white with orange inserts, and top and dash is orange with a white bottom. Yeah, I'd probably go orange.
Either that or put the same flocking on the headliner you're using on the floor.
Yeah, depending on the car, if it was an early to mid '60s GM car, a lot of those they put black headliners in it,
Yep.
no matter what color the seats and stuff were. They
Yep.
used black carpet and black headrest. I mean, even if you had a red interior, it's a lot of black headrest
Yep.
and black carpet.
Yeah, Fords were famous for them weird greens and yellows in their
Yeah.
interior. Their
You get it.
headliners would usually match.
If you had a white interior, usually the top, the roof liner was white, but the carpet was still black.
Yeah. I never was a big fan of flocking. It just seemed to make a lot of mess.
I use the self-adhesive felt.
Yeah.
You just cut the piece out, glue it in there, and you're
Yep.
done.
Yep.
And you can
Sure.
blend
I've
it
never,
together. If you have to cut pieces and piece it together, you can kind of hit
Yep.
it with the rub on the top, and it'll kind of blend together. It's like real carpet. It'll hide it. The seam will hide.
That's
So that's what I use. But you're limited on colors there. But I guess
I've
if
never
you
velvet.
tried
needed
flocking.
an opera color, you could get a white, and I guess you could dye it.
Velvet ribbon I've used.
Yeah,
You can
I've
buy
never
that.
tried the flocking. I got a couple cars I'd like to though.
Really can't see inside anyway once you get the build done. Unless you get the flashlight up.
I would probably use the embossing powder before over flocking because it's a little bit finer.
Yeah. I had one of those clothes shavers you take like the pills off your shirts with.
Yeah.
You can use those to make your own flocking if you want custom color.
Oh, I can't see, and this is a really small piece.
Or used to have at the like at AutoZone, you get the little repair kit for cigarette burns in your velour seats.
Yep. Yep.
And that was a real short blocking, and it came. You get like 6 or 8 different colors,
Yep.
and they'll glue it in. So yeah, yeah.
Every
I
time
mean,
I try flocking it, yeah.
you're doing it custom, so yeah, I could go either way. If it was still doing it factory style, factory one, then it would probably either be black or white. But if you're doing a custom anyway, with the white and orange, it'd probably be whatever color you wanted, whichever one was dominant. The white would brighten up the interior because the light would bounce around a little better than the orange would. But
Yeah,
it's up to you.
I think it'd just be
biggest
a little
problem
too much orange.
biggest problem I ever have with flocking is your glue or your paint dries before you can get the flocking in there, and then it don't want to stick to it. Guess you could use
Depends
a
what kind of glue you're using. If
oil
you're using,
base.
use like a white Elmer's glue. That shit works the
Yep.
best. From what I've
Time you
heard.
get it all painted in there, it's already starting to dry on you though.
Elmer's glue, that shit takes forever to dry.
You got to work pretty quick.
Put you up here out of the
But
way.
it's thick enough to where you can dump the excess flock out and it'll still stay in the car before it dries.
Yeah, dump the flock out of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, for the fucking life of me, I can't get this taillight straight. Jesus.
Yeah, I usually use the strainer to put the flocking through. Kind of bump
Flying
it
down
so it
the fuck.
sprinkles through. Come on, Billy. Time to let you back in before the bugs start biting.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with you, Eddie. I think I did it once or twice, and I just didn't like having the dust on my bench. It ends up in your paint job later.
What else we go say? Oh. I think it's like here for this interior, you just cut a piece of that felt to go right here. You're done. Cut 2 strips to go here, and actually, it's textured. The way this is textured, if you just painted it, it was. If I was doing a convertible, I would put the felt in there, but then seeing it's a hard top, just by painting that,
Yeah.
and call it done. In fact, that's probably what I need to do because it's everything is satin black in there, so I'm going to use probably just the Mr. Hobby 1500 black will be the color, and then like the floor mat and the gas pedal and stuff, I'll use the rubber black on.
Okay. Go ahead. Yeah, I was pretty particular about what I let on my bench when I was building. I got rid of all the armor all and furniture polish, all that stuff out of my work area. That stuff will ruin a million paint jobs. Fish eyes, paint not wanting to lay out right. If you want to ruin some body shop, just go in there with the bottle armor all or something silicone and spray around their spray booth. They kill you.
Mm.
Oh, we used to tell kids all the time that right after they got their license, oh, you want your windshield to be nice and shiny and stay clean? Just put a little armor all on it.
Mm.
They come out the next day and you couldn't see the thing because it had so much freaking dust on it. Sucked it.
Yeah, when I got my 65 Ford LTD, that guy that owned it before me, it was a vinyl seat, and he had the seat so slick with armor all that every time you'd turn a corner, you'd slide across the seat. No,
No.
that car didn't have no seat belts anyway. Holy crap. I'd like to have the money I spent on armor all for tires, interiors, and stuff over the years. That was my Friday night, Saturday night, sitting there buffing my car instead out, chasing girls.
That's because I didn't want nothing to do with you.
Well, yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, I got my first car. Dad being a truck driver, I couldn't drive it for like a week. Had to sit there and polish it and do this and that and the other. Because Dad being a truck driver, he wasn't never home long enough to take me down to get my plates and stuff. Mom wouldn't do it. But he finally got in off the road and took me down to the license bureau and got my plates. I probably drove that car up and down that 100-foot driveway 100 times, waiting to get my license plates for that car. About wax the paint off of it to boot. Kids these days don't get excited about cars like we did. I don't understand.
Oh
I
man.
couldn't wait
First
till I
time
was
I
old
drove my
enough.
truck home, I was a giddy motherfucker.
You ain't
First
kidding.
thing I did was scare the shit out of Dad because I wanted to see how fast that 4.3 V6 would go. He's sitting
Yeah,
there,
that's a
he's
mistake.
looking on his phone at something. He looks up like, damn, we're going fast. He leans over and I'm doing 87 on
Yeah,
my fucking on my permit.
Good boy. Yeah, Dad.
He's like, I'm about to make you pull over and you ain't driving this motherfucker no more.
Dad
yeah,
kind of
driving was
regret.
cool for about 2 days, and then I became the family chauffeur for all my brothers and sisters, and that kind of
That took the fun out of it.
took all the fun out of it. Yep.
Yeah, I think Dad regretted getting me the 98 for the pork. See my tire.
You're cutting out bad, Kevin. We can't understand you.
The neighbor,
What you got? Like?
yeah, that's all I'm hearing. Maybe it's Bob's mic again. I don't know.
No.
It could be as me.
Yep, it's you breaking up.
Definitely is. Because Bob sounds beautiful as always. God damn it, I painted it black. Now I can't see where the damn little pieces were supposed to go. Oh shit, I can't see it. It goes somewhere right there. It's supposed to go actually probably back there, but I put it there. You know why?
Yeah, I haven't tried it, so I can't swear by it. But you can get it in white, so possibly you could spray it, airbrush it whatever color that you wanted your interior to be on the white stuff, and yeah, it's all adhesive back. You just cut it to shape and stick it in there. I got a green one too. I use green for when I do my display bases. I put the green on the bottom of those, so I don't scratch the furniture.
Mm.
I don't want to get yelled at for scratching the furniture. Well, the imports were our muscle. Our muscle cars were their imports. I mean, there were no such thing as muscle cars available for kids. In the later years, that's the little Hondas and Subarus and shit like that. That's all they could afford. So they spent their energy hopping them up. Same thing. I mean, when I was a teenager, young adult, you could get a 60s or 70s car for pennies.
Fucking wish you still could.
And when the whole import part can crew, that's what they were doing. You could buy the Honda Civics and stuff for next to nothing because nobody wanted them. And they had all the bolt-on mods available that you could really soup them up, and that's what they did.
That's what my aunt's first car was Civic. Fucking her and my dad got in more trouble in that car than they did in his 454 Monte Carlo. Because first thing Dad did was cut the fucking exhaust off of it.
Well, I'm gonna jump off here if you guys can hear me.
What, Kevin?
I'm hearing is Daddy. Jimmy's room.
And you are buffering bad. We can't understand you, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and log off.
You're about to fuck off? What? Okay, bye. Oh, I guess he was going to fuck off.
He's back home, so he might come back on later. If we're here, I don't know how long.
It's 9. Now, I've got at least till before 10 o'clock before I go up there, take a couple melatonin, go to bed.
Okay. Firebirds only give us. Oh, got one left from here.
Well, that one left this trailer no more because I already put a fingerprint inside of it. Paint is definitely not cured yet. So I'll put a decal over it. What wheels do I want to put on that Viper?
Yeah.
Let me look through in the drawer of the.
Yeah, you were breaking up really bad, Kevin.
Oh, I forgot I had this. A Predator intake for
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna leave those. I'll chrome those on this one.
Ooh, I do have a spare on it. Thought I had a couple wireless. I'll get them bitches in stock. Put them in everything. That's for that. Hey, those for that. Yes.
Shit.
Um.
I hate this stupid thing.
Oh, oh, those wouldn't look too bad on it.
That was too pointy. Not pointy enough. This one is pointy. Pointy, pointy, pointy.
Won't look too bad. I don't think they're very much bigger than stock record. It should fit on the car, please. Set them up here to the side. Stuff that bike out. I like how it has the little pins that the hood goes into. Those are helpful. Ooh, those might be a little big on this car, actually. I'm pretty sure I can get the chassis on it with the front rear bumper already on it. Or clip or whatever it be. So I'll put the front rear clip on.
Hey Tasha, how are you doing this morning? What are you doing awake? You should be sleeping.
I don't know how the front rear clip go on, actually. Two little pinholes right there. Oh, yeah, right there. All right. Well, actually, that goes on pretty damn easy. There's two little pinholes. The rear bumper. Will probably not fun. No, actually, it goes right on too. Oh man, this is a skip. Damn, that shirt just went right on. Nice spot, easy. True tab. That would be the gas cap isn't actually a true tab. Okay. On. Two pinholes. Oh, God. Yeah, let's go to that. Okay. Some, I guess those are supposed to be black gauges, but I can't read what they say. Damn, it's even got a decal for the center of the steering wheel. Oh
Yep.
Lord, that's tiny. That's a tiny little fogger. What is chrome? What's chrome? I have very kind of know it's chrome, probably. Those aluminum. Those are the headlights. Okay. And exhaust molded on too. Oh, it's because it has that little piece that goes in right there. Oh. Glad I didn't already park this thing out. Damn, that's actually a pretty nice job. Ooh. That. I don't see. Uh-oh. Well, it could be a parts kit. I don't see any windows. Ordering out of fucking box. Separate door cards. Nice. Okay, tail lights. And well,
Yeah, tin cans and string. Yep.
little seats, tail lights. Unless they're in one of these bags, I didn't see them. Maybe one more one's over. Well, we'll be charged. I better vote unless they're in this bag and I just dropped them. Unless I just dropped them. Well, she actually might be a parts kit. I don't think I have any glass for this kit. Let me make sure I didn't set them down somewhere or drop them. Maybe while it was $10. Yeah, I would do this damn thing pretty well though. I'm pretty sure there was glass on it. Where that might be, well, I don't know. Is that what it was?
Headset kind of falling off.
Is that what this is? No. That's not what I well. Take it out. All right, scratch the Viper idea. I do not have any glass for this clip. Unless I dropped it. Or it's that over there somewhere. Make sure I didn't set it somewhere else on the body. Just where there's definitely glass in that clip. Yeah. What this is? No, it's at 37. Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Well, all All right, that Viper is definitely a parts kit. I do not have glass for that thing. I feel like there was though when I bought it. But I don't think I pulled anything out of the box, so. Well, I think I looked over it. I looked over the glass. I definitely looked over the kit. The glass was in the bag.
Okay.
Oh, it's in that bag. I forgot about that. Yeah, the frame was in that bag. It pulled that over. Yeah, I got tail light. No,
Okay. Let's see.
alrighty. What? Well, it just means by seeing all these kits for cheap, I'm going to buy it. Because it does look like a badass kit, but I do not have any windows for it. Probably that was $10. I know I looked through that motherfucker. There was definitely glass.
I remember, I think it had clear glass and smoked glass.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have either sets of glass for this thing.
And then you had, I think that, I'll go grab it. I think they had, I think it had smoked glass for the headlights, and they had clear glass for the front window, and then it had, I think it had red glass for the back, for the tail lights.
Yeah, I have the red lens for the back. I don't have the headlight lenses or the windshield or back window. Well, that explains why it was $10. Like I said, not a big deal. I bought it for a parts kit originally. That just means it really is now. But if I do see another one of these kits, I will pick it up because this does look like a very nice kit. Yeah, it's okay. No carpet monster, Kevin. I didn't drop it. I know I didn't.
Yeah, you should
Well,
have
if I
one.
dropped it, I would have already stepped on it.
Should have one clear piece for the windshield, two smoked headlight covers, and then two red taillights.
Yeah, it has I have the taillights. That's it. What? Oh.
Except yours
How's
has
that?
got, yours got a motor in it. Mine got a hole. A whole word of motor folks to go.
I bought it for a parts kit, and that just means now it really is a parts kit. Which it has really nice seats, really nice suspension, a really nice motor, and other parts I can use.
Yeah,
If I do
I
if
put
I
that.
do see another one of those kits, I will pick it up because it does look like a very nice kit.
Yeah, I just used the kit wheels. I didn't do anything special with it.
It looks good. Those wheels, I don't know. I don't know.
The interior build's weird. That's the only thing I noticed about it. The way you build the interior is really weird. 'Cause part of it attaches to the body and part of it attaches to the floor pan.
I noticed that in the instructions just now, but it didn't look like nothing difficult. Yeah, no. All right. Well, I got a independent front rear suspension, a Viper motor, and some badass seats for something. That's worth $10 to me.
Yeah, you'll be able to get to the show and find one for $10 there, and and you're all set again.
Yeah.
I don't remember either. Bought it for like $10 that kit, or it was one of the raffle cars that I got. I don't remember which.
Well, that kit too was at Ollie's. That was an Ollie's kit.
It probably almost had to be a raffle car because I don't know why I would have bought a Dodge Viper to begin with.
Um. Eh.
So I probably paid $1 for it.
Mm.
But so I got to use I used the motor in the Dart and built the rest of it as curbside. So I'm happy. Yeah, that's that gloss grape. That's the color of that Rust-Oleum gloss grape.
It looks good.
It's a little darker than what it shows on camera. Because I got such a huge bright light right here, it washes everything out.
That just means I probably will put the GTX on the trailer. Use the parts out of the 21 Charger on the GTX. Because that Charger, I got some Hellcat wheels saved for it. You can find a Hellcat motor anywhere. I'm gonna do a Hellcat with that thing.
So just like a real trailer, it's pretty universal. You can swap stuff in and out.
Yeah. My idea was though to paint the car up that's going on the trailer match the truck. So black with the caramel interior. Which is what the Viper was going to be. It was going to be black with the caramel interior. But I'm a black caramel interior GTX. That cool me. Or I'll find something else to put on the trailer. I don't know.
So you can swap stuff in and out. I do all the time.
Yeah. I do know I'm taking that El Camino to the show, and I want to take this truck and trailer, so I might just put the big four-wheel drive El Camino on the trailer for now. That'd look kind of cool. I had a couple redneck decals I'm going to put on that El Camino.
Okay. Just for giggles. You won't see it anyway. Painted chicken strap. So you won't see it inside the car anyhow, but we'll paint it up. Yeah, I'm probably gonna. Probably Thursday, Friday. I'll probably put the candy on this Firebird. I'll take Kevin's dreaded future, and I'll probably do the vinyl seats. Put a coat of that on my vinyl for my console and seats, the seat fronts. So it'd be shiny, shinier than the carpet and stuff, but not super shiny.
Cool. I do have some decals that say my other car is a Corvette, and I have a Z06 2000 body Corvette sitting over here I want to build.
Yeah, next time I get the Hobby Lobby on discount week, I'm gonna get the C7R bit, and I'm gonna get that 22 Stingray.
I got the Stingray. This one's the that I'm talking about. These wheels I just ordered. One Matthew might go on that car.
Yeah,
And then I got a decal I can put on the back window of this truck that says my other car is a Corvette.
yeah, I think I have that set too.
Yeah, I don't mind. I'll figure it out.
Yep, W55. Yep, I got that set right here. Yep, I got them too. He sent them to me for free with my order.
Man, he sends me a lot of carburetors. I got quite a few bags of carburetors.
I was debating whether or not to put snowflakes or honeycombs on this car, but I don't think I want to go that route. I want to use. Actually, I got another set of these coming from MMA. I may put these on the Firebird.
Those look good.
And I got a whole bunch of the American gassers. That's my favorite wheel that Jay makes.
Which ones are those? The
Let me take it out of plastic so you can see it. I've used them
oh
like three
yeah,
or
I
four
seen
different
those
times.
on the. I got a set saved to the cart. Those do look really good.
American Racing gassers. I put them on the Poos Chevelle or on there. I put them on. What did I put them on? I put them on one of the Camaros, and I put one on something else. I don't remember what I put them on.
It's better those actually. Might not look too bad on this GTA.
Yeah, here they are on the food Chevelle. Keep wanting to say Impala. It's not Impala. It's Chevelle.
Ooh, I do like those.
And I put them on that 2017 Camaro, and then I also put them on the 55 Bel Air. So far, I got 4 more sets in there. We'll have homes. Yeah, Revell moved all their production to China a long time ago. And basically everything they didn't move to China to be produced is what Atlantis bought. Any tooling that they didn't ship to China is what Atlantis got.
I've noticed Revell kits are a little bit more pricey than they used to be.
Okay. Turn this fan off for now.
Ooh, I need to get some particle board hung up down here, and I want to have all my 3D stuff hanging. I've got it all shoved in a drawer over here, and I can't find shit in my drawer.
You got shit in your drawers?
Yeah. I'm like hanging above me or something, so I just look up and I can see all my parts right here. I gotta go digging and try to find shit.
Yeah, contrary to popular belief, most of my parts are fairly well organized. Under my bench, I got those plastic rolling containers that I have parts put in. They're all separated.
All my stuff shoved in a couple of them Walmart storage drawers, some big white ones.
Yeah, that's what I got ones that fit underneath the bench. And I have
Yeah.
all my resin wheels are in one box, and resin engine parts are in another box.
All right,
Shrinkage, you've been hanging out in the pool again, Kev?
you don't need to be in the pool to have shrinkage. He's just constantly in a state of shrinkage.
Oh, that's a Seinfeld episode, wasn't he? The girl saw him naked and he kept running around the whole episode to say, I just was in the pool.
I had shrinkage. That fucking show's hilarious. It used to be my mornings. I'd wake up, watch a couple episodes of Futurama, a couple episodes of South Park, and a couple episodes of Seinfeld. That was when I had to be at work at 3.
That's what I would do when I would get home from work at midnight. I'd watch that stuff would be all that was on.
But now when I get home, King of the Hills was coming on, so I'll always come home and watch that.
Yeah, they have new King of the Hills coming in a couple of weeks. New episodes.
Yeah, I've seen that. I wonder how that's going to be.
It sounds pretty good. I mean, it's Bobby. It's like taking present
Bobby,
day. Bobby's
the
grown up,
grown-up
and
chef. Yeah. I
yeah,
seen the trailer. I don't know how that's going to be.
so
I'm
I
a
think
little curious how they do Luann and Lucky with their kid because the voice actors for both of them are dead.
yeah, the guy that did John Redcorn just died too.
Yep.
It's like a couple of weeks ago.
Yep. They got through the first season, and then the fella that did Dale's voice died. Uh,
What's up here?
nice. I'm curious how it's going to be. It'll either be really good, and it'll be funny like the original King of the Hills, or it's going to be really, 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 really stupid. So I like King of the Hill enough. I'm curious. I'll watch a little bit of it. Or I'll try to watch some, but I don't have Hulu, so might have to wait a little bit until someone puts a couple episodes on Hulu for free. Tubi or something like that. I know that Futurama reboot was really good. I've seen a few
Yeah,
episodes of it, and I
yeah,
liked that.
yeah. It was really good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, they kept it goofy.
I watched Happy Gilmore too the other night too. It was all right.
Yeah, I have not heard good things about that movie.
It was good, but they were just basically he just kept doing the same jokes from the old movie. Like the Jaws guy who had the nail in his head. His son was there in it, and then the Jackass guy, his son, the guy character,
Johnny
the
Knoxville.
character's son was there, in it as it, and then and the midget riding rocking horse or whatever in his dreams was Rob Schneider, and the second one. It was good. It was, I'm not unhappy I watched it, but yeah, it wasn't blockbuster of the year. That's probably part of the reason why it was on Netflix. They couldn't get a studio to run it on in theaters.
Yeah. Some of them old movies, they need to leave them alone at just one. Some of the old TV shows, too. A couple of them are not included because I like to do reboots. We'll see how I like King of the Hill. I do know for it coming out, they are running in the Xfinity series a King of the Hill NASCAR. And I think that is hilarious. And if they do a die cast of it, I might have to pick that up. because I have the John Force King of the Hill funny car.
All right. Fan. What the hell? I forgot to do. I have to go back and do that after it dries. Got to put the chrome trim around the dashboard. Oh well. All right, what time are we at? 9:33. We'll go about 20 more minutes and then I'll shut her down. Because I'm getting hungry.
Yeah. My friend's trying to get something to eat.
The only thing I had today was a bologna sandwich about 8 hours ago. I need to shoot a progress video on this one too.
I did. For lunch at work, I just shoved 2 leftover chicken strips in my lunchbox, and I ate those. And then when I come home, I had a piece of pizza. That's about it. Oh, I guess I just had ice cream. Well,
I've been eating fast food every time I go to the hospital because I no time to cook. So I've been had way too much fat and sodium in my diet in the last couple of weeks.
yeah.
I
didn't eat a lot of leftovers just because I'll throw that shit in my lunchbox and eat it at work. We got a couple microwaves in the. I guess it is a cafeteria. It's a big ass fucking cafeteria in that building. A couple microwaves in there. I'll just pop some shit in the microwave. I got a couple of them great value breakfast bowls in the freezer to take. Them fuckers are good. Something hot to eat after working in that cold ass freezer.
Yeah, when I worked at Walmart, I used to bring home those big chimichangas every 3 or 4 times a week for dinner. They were $1. Now they're like $1.50, and they're about half the size they were when I was getting them. Yeah, I gotta quit eating that shit. I gotta start eating more healthy.
Yeah, I'm getting better. Biggest thing I cut out were them damn Jimmy John's sandwiches. Fuck, I was eating those almost every night. I wouldn't be hungry all day, and then I get to work and start getting around start working. I'd start smelling the bread cooking in the oven and smelling the sandwiches toasting, and then I get hungry. I'm doing pretty good on losing weight, though. I know last time I weighed, I was 280. I think I've lost a pound or 2 since 280 sounds like a lot, but 280, I haven't weighed 280 pounds since I was a freshman in high school. That was going on 5 years ago, 6 years ago, something like that. So, doing pretty good.
I was losing 3 or 4 pounds a month, and then stuff with mom kicked in, and I haven't lost anything since because I'm eating all that shit, all the junk food in the road because I'm on the road. Okay. Yeah. My blood pressure is usually actually low. I go in. They take it the first time and they never believe that it's right, and they take it the second time. I'm usually I'm usually somewhere at 127 over 70 a lot of times. I think part of that's my the congestion around my heart keeps my heart from pushing too hard, too much blood. So that means I have to take pee pills every other day.
I know for a long time mine was high like weirdly high for a long time. I kept getting nosebleeds from it. I couldn't figure out why the fuck it was so high. What was doing it was I was eating a salami sandwich every day for lunch at school.
Yeah, well, that's
Everything, yeah,
super salty.
every single day for
And
a couple years.
the
As soon as I
nitrates,
quit eating salami, I ain't had no issues since.
and you have to be careful with that. You eat too much of that, you'll end up with gout too. Which is no fun.
Yeah.
Which is no fun at all. Because that hurts. That is very painful.
Yeah, my mom was all freaking out and shit. She couldn't figure out why the fuck. My blood pressure was weirdly high. Doctor asked, well, what does he eat most days? Start going through it, and I was like, man, every single day I eat a salami sandwich for lunch at school. She's like, that's fucking it. You're eating salami every goddamn day. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
okay. Quit eating that. I had no issue since. No, not since. It popped up a little bit when I started working at Jimmy John's. I was eating. I hadn't eaten salami in a long time, so when I started working there, first couple weeks, if I got a sandwich, I got a salami sandwich, and I kind of noticed it pop. Oh, I could feel it that it had popped up a little bit as I started getting nosebleeds again. As soon as that started out, I was like, okay, back to no more.
Well, you can have it once in a while. You just can't
Constantly, yeah.
load up on it.
Yeah. I still haven't eaten any salami in a good little while.
Everything in moderation.
It's not like I'm fucking sitting here going crazy dying for salami. I'll just go up there and eat a peanut butter and jelly, and I'll be chilling.
Well, there's a lot of salt and peanut butter too, so you got to kind of watch it too. But yeah,
Yeah.
you're not going to eat as much of that as you will salami most likely. So that's not
Yeah.
so bad. Yeah, any of those cured meats are really high in nitrates and sodium. Yeah. Saying if you get the gout, you will be sorry because it is horrible.
Yeah. I'm doing pretty good. I wouldn't say I quit drinking soda because the other night I had a root beer. But up until I drank that root beer the other night, I hadn't had a soda in probably a month, which is really good. I was drinking 5, 6 Mountain Dews a day for a while. That's when I was big. I fucking went back through my ULUs and went back to the first video where I kind of had myself on screen, and I was like, damn, I was fucking big. I looked like a bowling ball. I'm gonna go ahead and jump off. I'm at a stopping point for a night.
Yeah.
Take a couple melatonin's, and then by 10 o'clock, I'll be asleep.
Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and shut her down. Thank everybody for coming tonight. We should be getting back to more normalcy, depending on how Mom does. So we should be able to do it on Tuesdays on a fairly regular basis now. Once they get her infections cleared up and get her moved into the nursing home, then they should definitely be able to do it. So I can go see her during the day. I don't have to be up there at night. So yeah, thanks for coming in, Jimmy and Kevin, who was there earlier, and everybody else.